Hi, and welcome back to Clean Unbox. This is going to be a refresher view of the good old InfiSense P2. In this case is now InfiRay P2 or Night Vision Go. This device went through some rebranding and some additional accessories. If you remember my very first video of this channel, or if you haven't seen it, just check out. Was the InfiSense P2 and P2 search, like a mixed unboxing and review. So this time I'm going to do a refresh review about the new packaging and the new branding and some more tests. Finally to have an individual video about this model, which is still the world's smallest portable thermal imager that you can connect to a mobile phone. It is 9 grams. So let's see first what's inside the box. It comes with a very nice box, very similar feel for the old one, like the older packaging, but it's a little bigger. Probably to house a little more accessories. A little hard to open. It's a very tight fit. Inside the packaging looks very similar for the old packaging style. With this, because the camera itself is so small, you need this string built in to pull the camera out, and then the whole unit is out of the box. It's extremely small. Now it has an InfiRay logo instead of the InfiSense logo. This can make you see that this is the newer batch, this is the newer model. Specification wise, nothing changed. Maybe a little, these are basically revisions, so you can expect to be more stable, more better units. Also this part has a little plastic, it's probably when you connect the phone have some protection from impact. Put this aside for now. Inside the box you have here 2 holes for the fingers, so you can just easily open this, remove this sponge. It's very well protected, so you can be sure that during the transportation this unit will not damage, no matter how much they throw it. Let's remove this accessory compartment here. Comes much nicer packaged with this box than in the old one. Inside the box, unlike the P2, unlike the InfiSense P2, in this box we will find a very good quality USB-C extension cable. This can be handy if you have a holder. This model doesn't include holder. Occasionally you can request, but I'm not sure if this one is available. You can buy apart a holder, which I'm going to try later. The other holders that I'm used for the other videos, to see if I can accommodate this model. Not much hopes about it, but let's see. So this is a much better cable actually than the other models include. So we will try that, we will test this a little later. Further inside the box we will find a cleaning cloth with a nice InfiRay logo on it, which is going to be useful because the lens of this one, the lens cover, is a shiny infrared, the transparent for the infrared but not transparent for the visible light kind of surface. when you remove this plastic, it will be very prone to fingerprints, so the cleaning cloth is included. You don't have to worry about that. Further down in the box we can find the renewed user's manual, which is quite detailed, including specifications and some cautions, user tips and instructions, and I guess the warranty card of this. What I recommend you, if you want to buy a P2, to search for this, to make sure you buy this model, because this model is the revision model, and the older model doesn't have this much accessories, yet it will cost you exactly the same. Third-party sellers are selling still the old model. Further inside this little box you can find here product certificate card, a quality certificate, and the last thing inside this box is this nice and small carrying pouch with the InfiRay logo on it. It's kind of this fake leather, but it's very comfortable and very good for this. It's gonna protect this camera. This can fit into any purse, anywhere. This camera is so small. It's only 9 grams, so you can see I have very small fingers, very small hands, even though for a man. And look at this. It's just the tip of my finger. The whole unit is the size of the tip of my finger. It's so small. When you open it, you will be like, oh, where's the camera? And then, oh, this one is the camera. So before I get to the specifications, I still have the channel discount for all of these models. You can get this exact model through my channel. All you have to do is subscribe and then join my Discord channel and ask me personally about the availability of the discount, and you can get this model in a very, very reasonable price, and as this exact model, you don't get fooled by the old models with less accessories. So let's see the specifications now. So for the specifications, as the 8 advertised core technologies is the 9 gram weight, is very small, and the 9 millimeter thickness. It's very thin as well. It's a very small device. The resolution, the full metal construction, the self-developed ASIC chip, the 49,000 temperature measurements per second. Well, that's basically the 256 by 192 that makes 49,000. An intelligent temperature measurement, and these are their matrix 3 algorithm that makes the image looks nice and clear. So the resolution is 256 by 192, 12 micron, your usual sensor, the 50 millikelvin sensitivity, operating band, which I don't know exactly what means. The frame rate is 25 Hz, that means 25 measurements per second. The power consumption is only 350 milliwatt. It's a very, very low power consumption for a device like this. Again, the self-developed ASIC chip. The focal length is 3.2 millimeter, aperture f1.1. The field of view is extremely wide, 56 degree, which makes the image to look less sharp, because there is more information is focusing on the same size of sensor, so you will get less detail for the overall environment it can see, but it still does a good job. The temperature range is from -20 to 170, and that's good. The accuracy is ±2 Celsius, which is very good. Usually that's the professional quality level of accuracy. The size again here is 2.7 times 1.8 centimeter, and again 9.8 millimeter, and it has a USB Type-C interface. And of course, let's not forget about the fact that it doesn't have a manual focusing option, but that's why the price is what it is. So as you can see on the specifications, considering the price, which is a far below $300 price tag, this is an excellent device for anyone who just want to start playing and experimenting with the thermal imaging world. If you don't want to do any professional work like mobile phone repairs, although slightly you can use this for that. You can see, but not ideal. This is more like basic home inspection, checking pipes, checking leaks on the walls. Even you can check solar panel defects. You can do basic stuff with this. With the 256 by 192 resolution at 25 frame per second. You can do quite a lot with this tiny little thing, and it's pretty much worth the price. I also recommend you get it through my channel because it's directly from InfiRay with a large discount, and you get the warranty directly to InfiRay, which is much better than if you have it from a third party. Some of the viewers been asking me if the P2 is working with the Xtherm demo SDK. Well, let's find out. The computer recognizing it as a USB camera. So let's see the program itself recognizing it. After a scan, it shows up USB camera. Let's connect it and start. Yeah, it does work. It does recognizing it. Let's see if everything else is working. The shutter keeps resetting and resetting and resetting, probably because this camera was obviously not designed for this program. The program interpreting it as a USB-C camera and putting a raw feed into the app. So yeah, as I thought, the color palettes are also not working. So this is just the raw image from the camera itself, without the algorithm cleaning it up, making it more clear. But it works. So if you want to experiment with this kind of camera, you can also do so. Now let's see, until the end of the video I'm going to play some long minutes of testing so you can observe very well how this little device performs in the everyday life and in different circumstances. So let's see it.